Welcome back, everybody. We just heard her perform. Incredible, incredible job. I know you said it's early, but you know, Alison Sudol with us, of course, a Fine Frenzy. You sounded amazing.
Oh, thank you so much.
Love that. So, new album Pines came out early October, and you've been out just doing all these different dates. How is it on the road for you?
You know, it's great. It's like being at camp, you know, but rolling, and we're all grown-ups. You know, the band is so fun. We have such a good time together, and every night the shows are wonderful. Each audience is different, and it feels like a new experience every night. And then also I sign afterwards. I meet people after the shows, and the stories that people have been sharing with me have completely changed my life. It's amazing people's connection to music. It's so beautiful. Yeah. It's really
and your connection, especially when it comes to conservation and the environment, your album is like a multimedia experience, a book along with it. So talk to me about that and the concept of putting that out versus just a regular, you know, album.
Well, the record itself is a story, and that's kind of a different way to approach albums in general. I mean, a lot of times there is a theme, you know, whether it's heartbreak or it's finding new love or it's political, or, you know, people do themes, but this is like a proper story where each song is like a chapter, and when I was writing the record, there was just so much backstory that I found myself explaining to myself as I was writing, and so there was just no way to fit all of that into a record. So I wrote the book, and this marvelous artist Jen Lobo illustrated it, and we just did it kind of as a fun project, and it was so, I mean, she's incredible.
So it's like having the Q&A with just buying the album. When you get the album with the book, you have an idea as to what was going in behind the songs.
You do, yeah, though it's much more, the record is much more the human element of it. You get kind of the subjective perspective, whereas the book is, it's much more of like the fairy tale aspect, and then the film is also more of the sort of fable kind of side of things. Yeah.
So well, and you know, the one thing about your music, it's so beautiful, but it's also, there's a tranquility about it. We were all talking about it, and Aaron even said, oh, I just love her album just to chill whenever I listen to her. It just kind of, it makes me relax. You just have a better time when you're listening to A Fine Frenzy. Excellent. Thank you so much for coming in. Pines is the new album. If you want to check her out, she's going to be performing tonight, so you can go out, be a part of it. It's at Marathon Music Works. Tonight, 8 o'clock, you're out there with Joshua Radin, so going to be out on the road. You can see him here. And 18 and up shows starting at 8 o'clock, Marathon Music Works. Thank you so much for coming in.
Of course. It was a pleasure
having you here. Okay.